So Overwatch 2 finally announced its recent third anime collab with My Hero Academia, and I don't care at all. No, but for real, Marvel Rivals recently announced that they're going to be adding Psylocke to the game, so I thought it might as well be the time to try to fill the desperate hole in my heart I yearn for Marvel Rivals with, telling both Marvel and NetEase Games exactly what would get me to spend money on the game, aka saying what skins need to be in this game. Now, disclaimer, I'm not the super Marvel guru, like I'm not a casual fan, like I know about comics and comic book lore and stuff a little bit, but I'm not like completely knowledgeable about everything, only really the characters that I personally am interested in. So yeah, if I get any info about like skins or their origins, like where they're actually from and stuff wrong, just yell at me in the comments and call me stupid and a bunch of names. One more thing, there's been a lot of leaks of this game of characters who's gonna be in it and what actual skins are gonna be. There's already some skins that got leaked out there. I am not talking about those, only officially confirmed characters as of the time of this. Probably, like, knowing me, tomorrow they're gonna add fucking, I don't know, man, Red Hulk to the game. First, we're starting off with my favorite character and personal mascot of the channel, Spider-Man. Now, literally any Spider-Man skin, I will pay $42,000 for, but Scarlet Spider skin, definitely. Like, real Scarlet Spider, for those of you who don't know, or probably do remember if you played the alpha or the beta, when they announced that it was coming to console, there's an exclusive skin that apparently, I don't know if you played it, the beta on PlayStation or not, but it was a PlayStation exclusive skin that was Scarlet Spider based off of Kane, but it was literally just a black and red reskin, bro. Like, it didn't even look like him at all, like anything even close. So if they're gonna give us that, I at least ask for like the original Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider skin, like, you know, the classic blue hoodie and the red. That would be way better. I don't know why they called it Scarlet Spider if it was just a reskin. Or if they even wanted to, they could do the one that he had when he like fully became Spider-Man, at least for a time. Like where, I don't know how else to describe it, I'll put it on screen, but the one where he's just Spider-Man, he's not Scarlet Spider. That one would also be sick, but again, that's more of just a reskin, you know what I mean? It's not, I mean, I guess it is different enough, but I would just much rather, you know, blue hoodie and red. You could even give it like the shading like Spider-Verse, like how they did it. Speaking of Spider-Verse, Miguel and Miles should also be skins. I mean, we already have a Spider-Punk 2099, which is a completely original skin to the game, but I think that it'd be weird if Miles and Miguel, especially because of how popular the Spider-Verse movies are, those would make great skins because they're definitely not putting them as separate characters. And as the ultimate Spider-Man glazer, I don't want more like web-slinging characters, you know what I mean? If you're gonna put other Spider-Man characters, put other villains. But right now, I think Peter, Penny, and Venom right now are enough, unless you want to add, like, Carnage or, like, Green Goblin. I would love to play Green Goblin, basically, because I played Junkrat in Overwatch. It would also be cool for, like, these skins, you could actually give them different effects. Like, for Miles, for instance, you could actually give him the Spider-Verse, what's it called? Like, the effects, like when he's like moving around, make him like kind of like blurry looking. Probably only for you, and obviously not the other players. And also Miguel, you could give him like the electricity and like make him glow and stuff. And even like if you want to make these skins even more expensive, you could theoretically like give them different voice lines if you want to make it like the rarest skins that you could get. Iron Spider skin is also a must, and not the shitty MCU one. Like, give us the gold and like red one. That one is probably the best Iron Spider. I don't know what you would do about the arms, maybe only in his ult he would use them or something, but that would also be sick. And you could even reuse the arms if you want to make a superior Spider-Man skin. That would also be sick. Last Stand is good too. But then I guess the final one I want to mention, also, you gotta put the symbiote suit, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, give us a style where you could put it like blue or purple shading with it. That would be really sick. Already has the team up ability anyway. Next we got Hulk. The best skin they could give him is not a skin. I will literally pay $10 to make this character actually usable. like he's rough right now. Please buff him. But no, seriously, if you want to give him actual skins, Joe Fix It 1,000,000%. Like, he's pretty much a requirement in most of games like he's in. I just love the idea of like this big ass gangster Hulk with this fucking old-timey mafia look to him. That shit would be so funny. Especially like if you give Banner, because obviously in Marvel Rivals you have Banner too, give Banner a little like tiny little, what's it called? Either just a suit or you give him one of those like overall like 1930 gangster looks to it. We already have World War Hulk and like what's it called? World Breaker Hulk as a skin and just, you know, as Hulk's ult in this game. Give us Maestro. Maestro is a version of the Hulk who's like ancient and wise, and basically after the world was destroyed and pretty much put into the apocalypse, he became the ruler of it, and he's basically, he has the mind and like strength of Hulk. So he has like the mind of Bruce Banner and the strength of Hulk, and he basically is just like an evil tyrant, and he's just really cool and menacing. Like the fact that like he's still as violent and strong as Hulk, like he has all of those thoughts still, but he's able to like actually control himself. And it would be sick seeing him in this game, and like I said, because he's like a different character basically, like he's an alternate Hulk and he's like way smarter. You can make his lines like way more like violent and like terrible. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like you could just make him completely different. I would love to see Magneto and his House of M look, even though I know they probably wouldn't do that, or they'd have to do a lot to change that, considering what happened with Marvel vs. Capcom when they tried to use that skin and they had to remove it because it was too much based off of like, I forgot, the like ruler of Spain or something like that. Like it just looked too similar, but I think you could definitely change it. Especially, I just want that like regal look to him. Like it just looks really fucking sick, and I would love to play as him. I don't like playing as Magneto in this game, but I would play him if he had that. Also, since the show is popular right now and they already gave him like, like X-Men characters these skins that are like in the game already, give them the X-Men 97 look. And I'm talking about like the one from the newest X-Men 97 show, like, you know, like with the long hair and like the black and stuff. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of this look, but then it kind of grew on me the more I look on it. Also, obviously, I mean, this is more of probably like they'll give it to us as just like a recolor or something, but you gotta have the original Magneto skin. I don't know why they went for what they did in this game, like making him all like gray looking. Like that is not how Magneto looks usually. Like, you know, the red and purple just look way better, so I hope they give him a more classic looking outfit, or if not that, at least just fix the colors, bro. Yeah, we could talk about Iron Man. Iron Man has so many different suits to choose from. Literally, probably like most of them would be a good fit for him, but obviously we gotta have the Mark 7. Like the Mark 7 is probably the most iconic Iron Man suit. Like everyone knows this one, you know, the MCU and all that. Like I'm pretty sure this suit is like how it got popular from the MCU. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the one that like most people think of when they think of Iron Man. And I mean, I guess you could say Marvel Rivals kind of has that design, but it is its own unique thing, and I mean, this suit is way skinnier than his suit in Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, like, they made a lot of characters way more, like, bulkier. I would also like the modular suit, aka, I call it the 90s suit, because a lot of, like, 90s comics have this suit. Also, like, the old MVC suit, because, like, that's from that game, too. I really like this suit. It's one of my favorites, probably because I just grew up playing MVC, and this is, like, a lot of what I think of when I think of Iron Man. And Marvel Rivals already takes some cues from the suit, mainly, like, the face to me looks similar, but I kind of like having, like, the midsection, like, and it looked like he has, like, muscles on the suit. I don't know why, I just like how it looked. Also, Iron Patriot or War Machine. I know War Machine is not even the same guy, you know what I mean? And theoretically, you could make War Machine a different character, but I don't want them to do that. Like, I think Iron Man already has, like, rockets in this game already, and I don't think, unless the skin makes it so that his, like, lasers turn into, like, bullets and stuff, and I guess, I don't know, his ultimate become a bomb. But yeah, you can make it a skin. Obviously, it would be kind of easy. You could just make it gray, give it red eyes, but it would be cool if you still gave it stuff like the minigun and stuff, like just on the back. Like, it might not use it, but that's just, there for show. But definitely Iron Patriot, make that its own skin. And then you could even make it so that like Norman Osborn is actually like voicing that version of Iron Man and give him like specific lines towards like Spider-Man and stuff like that. Like that'd be really cool. Also, Iron Patriot's just like a goated Iron Man suit to begin with. It just looks so sick. The Model 45 would be a good one, like just the black, gold, and red. And then definitely Superior Iron Man 2. That would be so sick. And please, like, just keep his, like, don't give him a helmet with it. Keep it like how it is in the comic, where you can just see his, like, open face. Also, I would really love for Rocket and Star-Lord, like, basically all the Guardians characters that are in this game, or will be in this game, give them, like, the Annihilation or / like, Conquest suits. Like, I really love that, like, military-looking style uniform, especially for, like, Groot and Star-Lord specifically. Like, those two just look so good in those fits. Last character I want to talk about, you gotta mention him, Venom, our boy, the GOAT. Give him King in Black. I mean, King in Black, to be honest, you can't just give him, like, the standard look he had in that comic, because it's kind of just Venom. So give him, like, when he has, like, all the fucking, like, godly power and he's, like, starting to glow orange and shit. Like, make his logo glow orange and, like, his eyes glow. You could even give him the wings. Like, probably not in gameplay, maybe just, like, during, like, certain emotes or something, or whatever they have in this game, because there's no, like, real emotes yet, but you know obviously they're gonna add some. You already saw it in the thumbnail. We need anti-Venom, like, no exceptions, dude. Every time they have, like, a version of Venom in a game, like, as an alt skin, it has to be there. It's just so cool. I love, like, the white and black look to him. I also like how, like, feral and, like, bony he looks, too, and, like, how big and sharp the claws are. Toxin, even though he's not Venom related technically, I would like Toxin to be there. He's like this big red hulking symbiote guy who's like a police officer. Again, you can make him have different voice lines, and he looks close enough to Venom, like stature-wise, you know what I mean, for it not to be weird. And like also just other symbiotes in general would be a good idea for like Venom. Also Venom 2099, just because of how sick he looks too. Like he's just such a different looking version of Venom. Like, and he's way more, like, beastly and, like feral looking. I just love how he looks. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Obviously, there's way more skins that I didn't mention, or, like, versions of characters. There's literally infinite possibilities. Like, they're gonna make a lot of money off this game, you know what I mean? But, yeah, let me know what skins you want to see in Marvel Rivals, and, yeah, that's gonna be it.